Howdy all and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. What's the last time I put down a bed? This wasn't that far ago. It's not too far away, I guess. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Hunting rifle, nope. Just got done with work for today. So I thought I'd play me some 7 Days to Die. I was just thinking, ooh, you know what? I'll be able to watch some more of The Punisher tonight. And then I remembered I can't because I have other things going on. And I'm a little disappointed. I've really been enjoying The Punisher. I'm only like 3 episodes in, which I know wasn't very far. But I have to say, this might be the best of the Netflix Marvel shows. I think it might actually displace Daredevil for me. I am pretty impressed with the first few episodes here. Ooh, your head came right off. Yeah, I know that one. It's pretty serious in tone. I was going to already looked at that. I was going to re-watch season 2 of Daredevil before I started watching it, but I have not had the time. It's been a busy few days here, and so I was gonna start watching it on Friday, and that didn't happen. And then why are there so many zombies waiting for me? One was a big guy. Oh, missed him. There we go. What was that noise? Duct tape. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. First episode is him working at a construction site, trying to hide who he is, and of course getting caught up in things. Because why would you have a show about a guy who just never does anything? It was kind of like, not quite exactly like, but it was kind of like a History of Violence style story. I really like History of Violence, and I think that's the name of it, right? History of Violence with the oh, what's that guy's name? Played Aragorn, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyways, and then the show really gets started in the second episode, and that's when they bring him back to the city and have him get back into contact with Karen. I'm terrible with names. It took me a second there. I'm like, what is her name? I remember her real name, but I couldn't remember what her character name was. I watched True Blood. She's in that too. That dude's tough. Oh, crap. There's another one. Oh, crap. Ah. I didn't think I could get to it fast enough, but I didn't have much of a choice. I had like 7 hit points left, and I was bleeding out. Yeah, you big zombies. And then they got a new character on there named Micro. I don't... He's alright. We'll see how he develops as a character. But so far it's been really good. Really good. It's... I like the... I guess if you've never seen any of the Punisher if you've never watched Daredevil, he gets a pretty hefty story arc in the second season of Daredevil, and you find out that they killed his family. His superior officer was involved in it, and they were trying to cover up possibly drug smuggling. Well, no, that's what he thought they were doing, and then they're really trying to cover up some kind of government thing where they were running off-book assassinations, I guess, or something like that. And so the first episode actually started with him killing everyone involved in the drug smuggling cartel that he could get his hands on. Which was pretty cool. And oh, they're on my hotbar. I was like, where's the rest of my armor? And I really liked, there was one scene where the guy is in Mexico, and they show him looking at the guy through a sniper scope, and then they take the shot, and then it pulls back and says that he was actually in the United States when he took the shot, just across the border. But I thought that was fun. Oh, hey, look, I fixed my hungry issue. Yeah, I don't need that. I've already got 5 of those on me. But, yeah, really, really fun show so far. And, of course, tonight's my gaming night, so I completely forgot about that till I just was thinking I was going to be watching Punisher. And, man, I tell you what, I saw some more bad reviews for Justice League today. I don't understand why people don't like it. I mean, they don't list why they don't like it either. So I'm not exactly sure what their issue is. Hey, Snake. Hey, do you count as meat? Have I tried that before? You do count as meat. Wow. Yep, I already got meat in here. Alright. Um... But yeah, I guess at least Tuesday night maybe. I feel like I had something going on Tuesday night, and now I'm not sure. I don't. Maybe not. Ooh, speaking of Tuesday, this has got nothing to do with Tuesday. I I checked my email today, and there's a bunch of emails from work, right? And most of it's just memos and stuff like that. But one of them was like, here's the next meeting scheduled for this week. Uh, and I'm like, all right, meeting this week. And I look at it and I'm like, all right, Thursday at 1 o'clock. It's an odd time to have a meeting. Not that the Thursday at 1 o'clock is the issue, other than the fact that Thursday is Thanksgiving, which is a holiday. And so I'm not exactly sure who's going to show up to your meeting. And since I can't imagine too many people are going to be working on that holiday. But, yeah, I'm like, whatever, I can make people wait till the meeting's over to start Thanksgiving lunch that we have here. I guess they'll be, oh, you know what, I've managed to not head toward my treasure pile again. I need to cross back across this causeway. I don't know if this is a causeway. I'm just going to call it that. I'm not sure I actually know the definition of causeway. We'll pretend this is a causeway. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny today. Just like, yeah, all right. Interrupt my Thanksgiving, fine, whatever. I'll attend the meeting. Because for me, it's, teleconferenced. And so it's not that big a deal. Just find a quiet place and log in. But, yeah, then later in the afternoon, this afternoon, I got another round of emails that from work that were like, oh, you know what? We're going to move that meeting till Tuesday. I'm like, oh, okay, that probably sounds more reasonable to people, right? Tuesday, not Thanksgiving, Tuesday. I'll tell you what, I'm ready for Thanksgiving. I am, only because I'm hungry. I didn't have lunch. Thanksgiving's a weird holiday. Although I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not going to be able to work too much on my normal Thursday. I'm going to have to work on Black Friday this year. I don't like that. My previous job, we didn't work on Fridays. And I try to schedule this one so I don't work on Fridays either. It's like my one good day off of the week. And, although I do have most of my shopping done for the year for Christmas, and Black Friday is usually my Christmas shopping. That's not true. That's not true. I like to pretend I do my Christmas shopping on Black Friday, but in reality I usually have it done either way before or I don't do it until way after. I know here a couple of years ago I forgot. I mean, I would think about it, but I'd never actually get to it, and then and then it's like, Christmas is next week. I should probably order presents. I thought for a second I didn't bring a shovel. I also didn't equip my crossbow. Alright, Mr. Treasure. But this year I've got a lot of it already done. Oh man, that reminds me of a couple years ago. I tell this story from time to time, but I remember a couple years ago, my family was complains about having to buy gifts. And so they started complaining about buying gifts, and I'm like thinking, you know, you people are the worst at buying gifts, anyways. Uh, uh, they're all like, well, we gotta buy gifts for all these. I'm like, you know what? I buy gifts for the same amount of people, the same amount of people. So you don't hear me complaining, do you? Uh, I have no. Hey, there's my treasure. I have no problem buying gifts. I'm fine with it. Let's buy some gifts. Um, and I like to get people fun things. I like to get fun things. Okay, apparently there's another treasure behind. No, that's my house. That's my bed. Okay, I don't see more treasures on this map. Let's check my quests. There is this one. And this one. Oh, I found that one, it says. Weird. I was thinking there was another one back there I didn't find. Did I not tell you to... Oh, show me on the map. Right, that's what I want. Okay, now show me on the map compared to where I'm at. Okay, so it is southwest. Southwest. Oh, I do see it on the map. It's very tiny. So I was like, you know what? Hey, let's do Secret Santa this year. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, look, everybody draws a name, and I mean, everybody gets so mad about having to buy gifts, and then I say things like, hey, if I have to buy 6 presents for your family, shouldn't you have to buy at least one really good present for me? Uh, you understand? We attend 3 Christmases. Yeah, okay. So, how is that? Why do you show up to our Christmas then? Here's your $4 bag of Tootsie Rolls that we didn't even wrap because we forgot to get you a present on the way over. How is that right when I get 5 gifts? I guess it's 5. There's not 6 of them. 5 gifts to your 1. And no, that is not the thought. That is not the thought that counts in that case. That's the I forgot. I didn't even bother to get you something. Does not equal. It's the thought that counts. And but they all of them. I just the other day I'm like, oh man, you know what? I almost got all my Christmas shopping done, and the response was, well, lucky you having money to buy presents. I've got bills to pay. I'm like, yeah, I got bills to pay too. I don't know why you people say it like that. I don't know why you act like I don't have. I have been told that I don't have bills to pay before. I don't know what planet they think I live on that I don't have bills. I once had my brother tell me that he thought that someone else paid for my gas and car insurance. I wish I knew who they were because they owe me a lot of reimbursements. I didn't know you paid for your own car insurance. Who pays for yours? I don't know. Well, I mean, he knows who pays for his. Uh, anyways, so I thought, hey, this year we'll just everybody get one present. That way, everybody gets one really nice present because you only have to buy one present. And because there were like 2, 4, 9 of them complaining they didn't have money for gifts that year. And might as well be 10 of them, I guess. And so I thought it was a great idea. That way, you're not buying a dozen gifts, you're buying a gift. And so we draw names. And so I think I got my brother's name. And then when it got closer to Christmas, I had mentioned something about how I had my one gift bought, and then they're like, "Oh, well, what about the kids?" And I'm like, "Well, I bought my one gift. I drew my names. I bought my gift." And they're like, "No. That only counts for the adults. You're still buying gifts for all the kids." I'm like, "Well, how? You're the ones who didn't want to buy gifts this year." And then they're like, and what about us? We're gonna have our own Christmas here in this house, separate. So you're gonna have 2 Christmases, one where you buy everybody in this house a present, and then the one where we drew names, and you also buy gifts for all the kids. And I'm like, but that's not what we agreed to. I've only purchased one thing. So now I've got to go Christmas shopping. But nobody told me. So now I've missed out on all the deals. Whatever, fine. And I'm like, you do realize that makes me buy a gift for every single person we normally buy for, except one person. They're like, what? Yeah. We drew names. I got one of the 2 adults that doesn't live here. That means basically it's don't buy a gift for your sister-in-law. That's it. That's how you've turned this whole thing into, because now I have to buy gifts for everybody but one person. I'm not going to do that. How does that work out? So yeah, I was, my mother and I were the only ones to buy gifts for everybody that year. Everybody else decided to just go ahead and go with the fact that they got names for people that lived with them in their house and didn't buy gifts for any of the other people. I'm like, seriously, you people. Ugh. Well, that's not how it works. You shouldn't have got her a gift. Are you kidding me? How horrible of a person do you think I am? I'm sorry. Your name's the only one that wasn't on my list to buy gifts for, so I'm sorry. Oh man, I really did not hit the center of this digging for treasure chest here. I really thought there was one of these that I tried to find before, and I dug all over the place. It was in like the side of a hill, and I couldn't decide how far I had to dig to find it. Some coffee here. But, yeah. We only tried that one time because then one of them threw a fit that we were drawing names and we were ruining Christmas. I get accused of ruining Christmas all the time. I think it was it last year? I want to say it was last Christmas. I don't know why I'm on Christmas. But last year I took all the software off my Christmas list that was for the computer, and I put Steam gift cards because I buy so many of my games on Steam, and it's just easier for me if they give me Steam gift cards. Didn't seem like that big a deal. Everybody else is getting like Cabela's gift cards and I don't know, whatever shopping places they like to go buy clothes at and stuff like that. And so I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I want gift cards too. I don't go shopping. I don't go hunting. I don't need gift cards to those places. But you know what? Steam gift card would be pretty handy for me. And so I put it on my list because we do lists. I hand out my list, and I get confronted. What is a Steam gift card? I guess not confronted, but I get asked, what's a Steam gift card? I don't know what that is. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can get them at like Walmart. And they're like, but what's it for? I'm like, well, it's a gift card. You give me the gift card, and I use it to put money in my account, and I buy my video games digitally, just like I buy my video games. It's handy that way. And I got yelled at. I got yelled at for 10 minutes about how I was ruining Christmas, and they might as well not even buy presents anymore. They should just put envelopes full of money, and they might as well not even have Christmas at that point. And I'm like, you know what? Let's not have Christmas. I way prefer to spend all the money I spend on you people on me. You know how many video games I could buy if I didn't buy you people presents? I don't know what you're yelling at me for. Everybody else is getting gift cards. Why is it me wanting gift cards ruins Christmas? I've also been saying for years we should switch to an artificial tree because I hate putting up the real tree, and everybody complains about having to go get a tree, and then they complain about having to clean up the tree. And so I'm like, why don't we just get an artificial one? And I'm like, better yet, you can get an artificial one that's already lit so I don't have to put the lights on it. Better yet, get one that's already decorated so we can stop doing that too, because I hate doing that too. And, it was the end of the world when I suggested we don't get a Christmas tree. The hating of the lights and the ornaments came later during the argument about why we had to have a real Christmas tree. It's not Christmas without a real Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure you're focused on the wrong parts of Christmas. I can't find this chest. I don't know where it's at. It's in here somewhere. I don't know. I feel like because it's on a slight hill. Oh, man. Did I run out of coffee again? But you'll never guess what we're putting up this year. An artificial Christmas tree. Because it wasn't my idea. It was my sister's idea. She said she was getting one. She found one she really liked. They bought it. So they have an artificial Christmas tree to put up this year. They drive me crazy. Oh, I was thinking about that the other day. Sitting around in class one day, I was talking with the students, and I don't know what we were talking about, but I told a story about my family, and I said, man, they drive me crazy, like stab yourself in the eye with a pencil crazy sometimes. And now obviously I'm not going to stab myself in the eye with a pencil. But you know what? That student thought I was serious and went and told my boss that I was having family issues. And that I had to just wanted to know if I was okay. Heard that I had some family. I'm like, I had no idea what she was talking about. I'm like, family issues? Lady, you don't know me. We don't talk. What do you mean family issues? I don't have family issues. I mean, other than their family, and they drive you crazy. Um, well, when the student said you were talking about harming yourself, no, what? I had no idea what she was talking about until after we were done talking. I'm like, I know what she was talking about. Family issues. Seriously, where is this chest? I'm having chest issues right now. That's what I'm having. Well, I guess I'm gonna not stick a pencil in my eye. You should never stick a pencil in your eye. That's horrible. It is okay, however, to be frustrated with your family from time to time. Don't stick a pencil in their eyes either. Yep. I don't know where it's at. Huh. I wonder if it's above me somewhere. Anyways, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.